in this video. Oh no, look at this. He's putting cheese all over it. I'll be attempting to spend, oh, here we go. Yes, over $1,000 at Salt Bay's restaurant here in Istanbul, Turkey. If you don't know Salt Bay, where the heck have you been? This guy is a cultural icon. He's become part of the lexicon. Oh, what's
Nusret, or Salt Bay, is a Turkish butcher, chef, food entertainer, and restaurateur.
His restaurants are known for being very flashy and very expensive.
In 2017, he became a worldwide meme, known for suavely slicing thick cuts of meat and showering them with salt, hence the name Salt Bay. Now, just a few years later, he owns a chain of 22 luxury steakhouses scattered all over the world, from Turkey to the United States, from the United Kingdom to the United Arab Emirates.
Some of his restaurants have steaks selling for over $1,000. But I've been told that here in Turkey, especially in Istanbul, the prices are much reduced.
I'm now at his very first restaurant, the one that started it all.
I'm gonna see if we can go in there and spend $1,000 on meat products. Here's the other fun part. I did not actually get permission to shoot. I'm gonna, hi there. Uh-oh, I'm already getting the eye. Luckily I don't stand out, so I'm gonna see if they shut me down or not. Let's go inside and see how much money we can spend. There's so much meat here. I'm hoping I can come back and show you all this huge, crazy meat selection here. I feel like I'm in a butcher shop. And wine too, take a look at the wine. Boom, we've just come into the restaurant. They don't seem to care that we're shooting, although the music is super, super loud. Good luck, editors. First look at the menu. On the first page, they have their gold page. The most expensive thing I see here is the tomahawk, covered in gold. It's 5,500 lira. That's just under $300 for that giant tomahawk. Not bad? I don't know. I think that same exact steak in the USA, I think it would be 3 times as much money. If you get the non-gold version, that is under $100. Also, putting the gold on there makes it a lot more expensive and probably does a lot for the flavor. Not actually. For round 1, I'm gonna get the golden cappuccino, and then I'm gonna get the most expensive starter I could find, which looks to be this right here. Steak tartare coming in at 540 liras. Editor, how many dollars is that? Boom, our first course is here. This is the steak tartare. Take a look at this. They have an image of Salt Bay actually on the cutting board. And then our meat is in the shape of a heart. That is a load of raw meat. And then some crackers on the side. I need someone to do some Salt Bay action on this. Boom, here we go. Very nice. I mean, if she did it the proper way, it would go just down her sleeve. Now come take a look at this. What is a golden cappuccino? Well, it's a normal cappuccino, and then they put one slice of gold on top. Let's try it out. Tastes like cappuccino. Try this out. This is so much meat for not that much money. Super delicious. Nice seasonings inside, a little bit spicy, savory, nice soft, gooey beefs. 8 out of 10. I'm getting in the mood. Let's do this, baby. So listen, I just got terrible news. I asked them for the most expensive thing on the menu, the golden giant tomahawk. Guess what? They don't have any giant tomahawks right now. They just have medium-sized tomahawks, and that costs under $100. So I'm gonna have to make up for this gap in price by buying wine. Can I see your white wine? They do have some very expensive wines. Let's try this one. Domaine de Henry for Chalmers, Chablis for Cru Burgundy. That is a long name. Let's try this fancy French wine. Very nice. You guys might think I'm eating with someone, but both these glasses are for me. Boom, course 2, right here. The golden burger. On the menu, all it said was not a burger. That looks like a burger to me. Oh no, look at this. He's putting cheese all over it. They're right, it is not a burger. They just destroyed it. What? This is stunt food right here. The knife's coming out. He cuts it in half. Oh, there's some cheese left over. He's gonna put that on top so it is completely impossible to eat. Boom, right here we have the bloomin' onion. The difference between the bloomin' onion here in Istanbul and at Outback Steakhouse is that this one costs about $6. No gold, but it does look tasty. For this course alone, costs this much. Editor, put it on the screen, please. Boom, there it is. This looks awesome. I'm gonna get to the burger in a moment. Look at that, that looks delicious. And it smells incredible too. Like an onion ring, but you know, straight. Here's some sauce. It tastes like a dill ranch sauce, really tasty. Here, French fries, no gold, nothing special, but they are so warm, crispy on the outside. They've got this right here is really what I care about. It is a mess. I'm gonna try to find a dry place to put my hand. Everything on here is sticky. Gold, cheese, sauce. There's the inside though. Cooked medium, it looks very nice. Buns are soft, try it out. That's delicious. Let me open it up. It's cheese, ham. They took the ham part very literally. Then caramelized onions, and then the burger, and more cheese and gold. Even the cheese tastes pretty good. Doesn't taste overly processed. The beef tastes like great quality. I'm impressed. I thought it was BS stunt food, and here I am, pleasantly surprised. That's a burger. So we've had 2 items so far from the golden menu, the cappuccino and the burger. But next I'm gonna go with the golden asado. It says it's an 8-hour roasted, 24-karat gold coated, juicy and tender short rib. That sounds good to me. Right now, as they're preparing our third course, I want to take you to the butchery area to show you all the meat this place has, although they don't have big tomahawks. Let's go. Right here, Salt Bay merch, real gold bricks, protected behind a 1/4 inch of plastic. No one's getting in there. Take a look at this. Here we've got lamb chops. We've got some kind of a kebab here. This looks like the mini tomahawks. Here, sausage. I think that's just for decoration. And then we have some what looks like tenderloin here. On this side, now that is a tomahawk. They look like they're being aged in there, but that's not for us today. Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh, look at these ribs. And then he's about to do something. Oh, here we go. Dry ice. He's gonna take the bones out of the rib now. He gives it a little bang bang. And then he stabs it. What is the purpose? Oh, it's time for some salt? Oh, very nice. I love the showmanship. It's incredible. So he's gonna cut it so it's a lot easier to eat. Oh no, the gold, the beauty, it's gone away so quickly. Being in Turkey, everything is about the demonstration, coming to your table and making it interesting. Oh no, we're losing fog. Gosh, I mean, the depression is setting in. It was such a high when they came to the table and the gold was there and there was the smoke. And now, I mean, I'm really coming down. Come take a look at this right here. These short ribs are so soft and they've been braised so long, you can just easily cut it with a fork. I'm gonna scoop that up. Yes, let's try it out. Super soft, tender, moist, and super fatty on the inside. I gotta say, the gold, it does look fairly pretty. This is, of course, beef ribs. You're not gonna find a lot of pork ribs here in Istanbul. Not a lot of pork eating going on, but hey, I love a good beef rib. You would think all that salt they're throwing on there would be too salty, but no, it is just right. Just for this course right here, it costs this much. And that's the gold version. There are cheaper versions. You don't get the show, but I refuse to not get the show. We are 3 courses in. I'm starting to get a little bit full. We have a couple more options here on the golden menu. Right here, golden kuzu kafes, also known as a 24-karat gold-coated rack of lamb. You have to get lamb while you're here. Oh my God, people in Turkey love lamb so much. Sheep? No. It has to be young, innocent. You have to be able to look into its eyes and see the purity of the lamb, and then you know it's time to eat its ribs. Let's do this. Our next course is right here. Boom! That is an entire rack of lamb completely covered in gold. This thing is ridiculous. It is such a shame he's about to destroy this thing right now. Look at that. Just piece by piece, cutting it, stacking it. It looks incredible. I gotta say, I'm starting to really like this golden color too. This appears to be part of the tenderloin here. He kind of cut the crust or the skin off of it. He's cutting that down into tender, little, delicious, juicy pieces. And then, boom, salt shower coming down. He salted me a little bit too. The last move right here, he takes the oregano and he lets it just snow down. That is incredible. So I think this is the same kind of meat that's on here. Oh, look at that. Gold, some pink on the inside. It is literally dripping with lamb juice. Oh, such a different flavor from anything we've experienced so far. This is lamb meat, but it's not gamey at all. Real clean flavor, super smoky and juicy. Let's take a look at these. I just want to grab like the biggest one from the pile. Oh, I mean, you can see the gold still on the rib. That kind of gold is actually not that easy to handle. It is very finicky. All right, I'm gonna pull this off. Oh, looks perfect. Oh my gosh. It is hard to improve on that. This is what those vegan scientists will never be able to reproduce. There's a certain type of juiciness in here that speaks to your prehistoric primal urges. The fat right along the bone, super delicious. So this whole thing right here, it's about 200 bucks. It is not cheap, but I gotta say, this is some of the best quality, most delicious lamb I've ever had in my life. There's one more dish I must try. This is the golden steak, coming in at about 100 bucks. Now, if it was up to me, I'd get the giant tomahawk, but they don't have that in stock right now. So let's go golden steak and finish big. Oh God, here it is. Yes, take a look. Boom, the final golden steak is shaped like America. It's shaped like freedom. Right here's California, Nevada. Oh yeah, we're missing Florida. Take a look at this. The way he cuts these beautiful thin slices of beef. It's sparkling, it's beautiful. Oh, he gives it a little bit of a hit. Yes, show that meat who's boss. The salt appears magically. Oh, we don't have the original Salt Bay, but we have a pretty good replacement over here. That looks fantastic. Come on, more smoke. More smoke, more magic. What I love here is there's no sauce, there's no nothing. It's just gold and salt. I'm gonna dig right into the middle. It looks delicious. Oh. Amazing. It's nice having some lamb and then some beef again. They're both equally juicy, nice clean flavors. I'm sure there's some kind of sauce if you want steak sauce, but no. Why ruin it? It's pretty much perfect already. What's interesting is like most steakhouses have pride themselves as, oh, this is the finest whatever meat from the region of whatever. Here they say, our precious cut meats, which already means nothing, coated with 24 karat gold. The end. Meat from where? What cut? What part of the cow? From what country? What grade of beef? Shut your mouth. Don't worry about it. But I gotta say, have some trust while you're here. Delicious. So let's do a quick price comparison for those of you who think this place might be a ripoff. If you get the golden steak, like I did here, it's 2,200 lira, a little bit over $100. But this is actually, they just told me, it's the New York steak. So that is 300 grams, a good sized steak for 780. So if you get it without the gold, and then of course without the show, it is 60% cheaper. So you don't have to be as dumb as me, but my gosh, it makes a good thumbnail. Also, bound to impress your wife's parents in case they hate you. The last thing I want to do is they do have one golden dessert. We're going to try that out last. All right, I've ordered the golden baklava and I have no idea what's happening. This looks like ice cream. This looks like, oh, that's a golden baklava right there. They have a golden layer on top. They have the pistachio in between. He does a little show with the Turkish ice cream. Oh, look at that. This is no average mediocre dessert. He cuts it up into a few different slices. He's doing sound effects. Thank you. And oh, he's taking it away. What is this?
Chocolate cake, raspberry cream nut, Belgian chocolate. Inside mousse. You like?
No. Thank you. Did you see that? They brought extra desserts to tempt me. I didn't even order that and they just put it on the table. Like, I thought he was gonna leave it here. Like, you want that? You look that, but no. We've got this, the grand finale. And you know what's wild about this? It's not that expensive. It's like 23 bucks. Baklava is essentially, they've got like a fried bread, big pistachio chunks and crushed pistachios in the middle. And then there's a bunch of simple sugary syrup that goes all over all of it. So of course the famous Turkish ice cream inside and then gold on top because we're fancy AF. No salt. I'm a little disappointed. At least they could have sent the sugar bay out here. Here we go. Oh my God. Dessert in Turkey is so amazing, so sugary, sweet, bready. They always have nuts involved somehow. Very sweet, wonderful texture, beautiful presentation, and a wild mix of temperatures. It is so cold and freezing. That is totally worth it. That is a big meal. We have been here for almost 3 hours. That is what I call a good time when you're here in Istanbul. The only thing left for me to do right now is to go outside, add up all the costs for this entire meal, and see if we hit $1,000. Let's find out. Boom. This is the first time I've eaten at any Salt-based restaurant. Overall, I love the vibe between being kind of a high-end restaurant, but a casual, fun place, the showmanship, and I gotta say, the price, to me, this seemed really reasonable. Of course, I was getting the stupidly expensive stuff, but the prices are reasonable for the average person who wants to splurge a little bit. So, hey, Salt Bae, here's to the future. Maybe we'll meet sometime. Do you know Salt Bae is 1 year older than me? He's got 22 restaurants. What do I have? I need to get to work. Oh, otherwise, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Oh, I completely forgot the objective of today's video. I was trying to see if I could spend $1,000. How much should I spend? $830. This is the most expensive meal I've ever bought in my life. Was it worth it? We'll talk about that another time. But I did have a great time. 830 bucks. Did I really spend $830? Oh my God, what am I doing?
Welcome to the Best Ever merch store, where you can check out our brand new designs. Best Ever bandanas in black, white, and red. The Please Send Nudes hoodie, pillow soft fabric with a quality custom graphic inlay. And our street food around the world graphic tee. We're now shipping everywhere around the world. Just visit shopbesteverfood.com or click the link in the description below to get your new merch today. A peace.